Good day everybody, welcome back to Mr. T's Toy House. Just a quick showing today. I have a what's in the box today from my friend Richard. Thanks Richard, cheers brother. Any goods that you send to me in the mail is such a bonus, and generally I do get some really good stuff off that fella. So thank you very much. I have a cup of coffee today, no glass of water. It's a bit cold. Since I've been on the island, I've been a bit of a wuss. I'm feeling the temperature today. It's about 8 degrees outside, so yeah, she's a bit chilly. And a cup of coffee and a warm jumper just is tops for me, thank you. I'll just turn this volume up just a touch. Awesome, bit of dance floor guru in the background today. No tea for Mr. T, sorry about that folks, it's just cooled right down for me. I've been sitting in temperatures of 23, 27 degrees and then coming back home to 17 right down to about 6 degrees. So yeah, it's quite a temperature change, so henceforth the jumper. Let's move on a little bit and let's get right to my toy box. Yeehaw, this has come straight from Richard from Diecast Collectibles. Thank you so much. I've used you guys a lot now, and every time everything comes very well packed. This box was in another box with polystyrene all around it, so yeah, it was very well wrapped. There was no way, nothing was going wrong with that one. But today let's have a look and see what I've got in my box. I think just by pulling out the first one it will give you an idea of what's coming up. Here's a wee flash look at what's coming up there. I got my boulevards. I do have a sharp knife today, so I will be opening something up today, but it will not be these boulevards. The boulevards I've managed to collect right up to 150. Funny thing is, I actually was going to completely stop at 100, but then all these really cool castings kept coming out, so I just kept it going, and I'm now up to 150 boulevards. That's a lot of cars when you see them all stacked in a box. I couldn't even fit them in one box. I love this little wee thing, the Toyota Yaris. It's actually quite cool to see some of these compact cars coming out. With cars, generally now with petrol prices, more and more people are aiming towards these. Yeah, we're in a bit of a state with the oil cost of oil at the moment right now. It's affecting, I would imagine, all countries. But yep, the little Yaris. My wife actually just got given one of these as a loaner while she was getting her car fixed. Yeah, quite a fun wee beast. Now this is one of my favourites, probably my favourite from the set, absolutely. Maybe not the fan favourite though. I've got a funny feeling I know what the fan favourite will be. This Ford Torino Tagadella. What a hot looking vehicle, looks great in this livery. It's kind of got a vintage livery, but also crossover with the Hot Wheels livery as well. Really cool, can't wait to be ripping one of these out of the box. I will do my best to find another set and I will get them to you guys so we can open up these cars. But these particular ones today, they're staying right in their box. Next, a Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570 for Super Leggera. Now, that's a lot of words in my mouth, a lot of Italian words that I'm not familiar with, so I do apologise if I get them wrong. But what a cool looking casting. I believe I have this casting in other cars. Yeah, but it's definitely a wicked piece. I hate to get it. What's the point in getting up to 150 and missing one that's similar to the others? But I'm going to keep going. If it gets up to 200, I will do my best to keep going. hardest thing is I'm always fighting the stores, I'm always fighting the scalpers, I'm always fighting people like myself who are really just into the hobby for a hobby, and sadly enough the children as well. The kids want these cars too. It's not just about us adults, which generally when I'm in a store I will only buy one set, because I like other people to have a chance too. It's not, for me it's definitely not a greed thing. It has become a collector's thing. I just would like to complete collections. Otherwise, and also my main goal with Hot Wheels is to have as many different castings as possible. And as you know, if you've been following Hot Wheels, there's a hell of a lot of castings. I haven't kept up with a lot of the very old original ones, but definitely I'm doing okay with the more modern ones. Last but least, this is the fan favourite. This is the one everybody's going for. This is the one that's shooting the prices up. This one here, of course, the Nissan Skyline GT-R 32 in tandem. Now I have the R32 in this livery, oh pardon me, and I will be hunting this one. I may even have to pay extra to get one of these, as they are very well sought after, ripped off the shelf. This will be the first car that comes off the shelves in this collection anyway. Any Skyline R34s are definitely a people's favourite. They just see money when they see a car like this, which is an absolute shame. Like I said, I'm not in it for the money. I like it for the HKS livery. It's not actually even going to sit with my Skylines. If I find another one, it's actually going to sit with my HKS choice, right beside the other Skyline. Alright, that's the first set out of the box. I've got 2 sets in here, so let's keep going. Hey, thanks again Richie. Cheer brother. Always love when you pass these on to me. We'll go from this side and we'll go, oh look at this. Probably the least favourite in the whole box for me is this G.I. Joe. I don't know why Hot Wheels insist on bringing these out, but they do. And yep, they seem to sit on the shelves forever and a day. Such a shame. Me, I've got one. I may open it. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with it yet. If it's too similar to a casting I already have, it'll be staying in its box, and I will do my best to get my money back for this particular one. Might be trickier than you think. I may end up opening it. Anyway, Airwolf. This is the next one, the helicopter. Man, I remember when this came out in the movies, I thought this was the bee's knees. Airwolf. It was a stealth helicopter that had a gun turret. I hope this one has it. No, it actually doesn't. It has a gun turret. I'll show it when I get out of the box. But it has a gun turret underneath the helicopter that everywhere the guy looked, this thing followed. And back then, when this came out, that was pretty new technology. Awesome. Now we've got VR. Things have connected up pretty quickly. And so this aircraft is probably a bit of an average aircraft now compared to what it was. Heavily armoured, and could go stealth too. Stealth meaning it would make no noise as it flew. So cool. I love the movie. I'm going to open the packet. Let's get them out. I like the card too. I'll probably keep the card as a piece of memorabilia. If any of you guys out there know Anton Higgin, I just downloaded a whole boxes and boxes of cards to him. I hope you enjoy that, Anton. I can't wait to see the final results. I know a lot of people laugh at you for what you're doing. I don't really care. I think it's great that somebody is actually not just throwing these away, but doing something with them. Awesome. As unfortunately with every Hot Wheels comes a bunch of plastic, and that's something I haven't figured out what to do yet. My mate has just bought a 3D printer, so maybe we can find a way to make him some plastic to print with. Who knows? There's always a solution out there. Alright, there's my Airwolf there. Looking pretty cool. The helicopter, the blade spins perfectly. Don't have any issues there. The blade at the back, even, it's a bit hard to see, but that one turns too. There's a wee blade there that spins around. Otherwise, she's just a solid cast, but looking pretty cool. Looking actually a lot smaller than what I imagined Airwolf to look like. But that's, you know, it's a die-cast model. What do we expect? We've got to fit it in a package this size. So, yeah, cool. Thank you. This will sit with all my planes and helicopters. I don't have heaps of them, but I've got enough to be satisfied. And it sits on that there too. There we go. Awesome. Airwolf. If you like a bit of dance music, we've got the Gurus in the background giving you some nice lively music, as that's what we're all about. We like to play live music that likes to make people either tap their fingers, tap their feet, tap their toes, or get up and dance. Oh, look at this. This is another really cool card on what I would call an average casting. This used to be the Spider-Mobile, and they've called it the Spider-Mobile, but they've renamed it the Dead Buggy. So this is Deadpool's buggy. Not much to see on the back of these pop culture. It's really funny, pop culture has changed so much through the years, and it's kind of crossing over with entertainment as well, like with this. Pop culture used to be things like oil signs, you know, anything that was sort of similar, but now it seems like pop culture's sort of moved into entertainment. So it's a little bit confusing actually what you're getting and what you're buying. However, I'll get them however I get them. I'll get the car out and we can see the card, and then we'll have a little bit of a detailed look at the car. It's slightly different to the Spider Buggy. I've got to admit, I've never opened the Spider Buggy. Might do now that I've opened the what do they call it? The Dead Buggy. Cool card. I love it. Deadpool and tropics and every single action scene with the sandy beach in the background. Awesome. Sandy beach because it's a beach buggy. Woohoo! Look at that. The Deadpool wheels, they spin no problem. There's all Hot Wheels. Most Hot Wheels I've ever owned roll really good. Rubber tyres, metal base. I actually think the body is cast as well, but the interior, as you can see, is just plastic. Looks cool from the front there. I haven't gone too hard and put Deadpool lights on there like I thought they might have. But it actually looks pretty cool. It's a cool looking buggy. Oh, excuse me. How rude. It's a very cool looking buggy. Wicked. The Dead Buggy. Still holding on to this. I'm still contemplating. Alright, the Porsche 906 Carrera 6. There's another Porsche that is going to add into my collection from Forza Motorsport. I'm guessing you can play this in the game Forza. There was always a video game one that would end up in the pop culture, which is fine by me. However, this pop culture seems to be sort of leaning a little bit towards entertainment. Alright, let's get him out of his packet. Let's see how it looks. Once I get it out of there, I'll be putting it with all the rest of my Porsches. I used to collect all the entertainments. I now have sort of stopped just collecting the ones I like, and also I've just sort of narrowed that whole entertainment collection down to just retro entertainment. So you might remember the old retro entertainment packaging. I got myself a fair few of those now that I will never open. I like them too much to even bother. Anyway, Forza, Porsche on the back. Here's what it looks like from the front. It's funny, this one always gives me reminiscence of the Alfa Romeo. Not a bad looking vehicle at all. Definitely got that really old racing look to it. Rubber wheels. Not metal caps for these plastic things. I'm never a big fan of these plastic inners. It's not very often, I think, that they look good. Metal base. Details on the front. What details is needed is on the back. And look at that, we've got a nice, looks like a yellow window covering the engine bay. I did hope that something would move, but no, nothing moves on that one. Alrighty, sorry guys, time is catching up with me. I am stretching this out mistakenly. I do apologise. Now this is the reason why I bought this box, was for this one. Barbie. The Barbie van. I freaking love vans. Vans have been a part of my life since I took up drumming. Always needed a van to get my gear around, so always had a van. If not a van, it was a station wagon. But now we've got the Barbie van. Nothing at all like what I would picture a Barbie van to look like. I was kind of hoping it would be pink for a start. And we've got Barbie surfing, so we've got a little bit of an action Barbie going on here. So the custom GMC panel van. I have a lot of these GMC panel vans and I really like them. Growing up, I always wanted a Chevy van or a GMC motorhome. I always thought those things were just so big, they were amazing. We still don't really have monster vans or vehicles here. The motorhomes are starting to catch up with New Zealand. We are starting to get some pretty big motorhomes as time goes on. There you go, you can see Barbie having a wee surf on there. Nice big bull bars on the front. Quite classic for a Barbie vehicle to have bull bars. Unfortunately, it's exactly the same print on each side. Normally that's why I like to take vans out of the box, because they get a bit unique. One is on one side and one is on the other, but looking at this, yeah, it's exactly the same print on both sides. Barbie written on the back there, metal base, rubber wheels, cool caps, love them, or mags, whatever you like to call them. I think they're really awesome. It suits this vehicle. First time I've had a light blue van, so that's cool. That's going to sit in my collection, and you know what? I'm over it. I'm sick of looking at it already. I'm just going to rip it out of its packet, and it will sit with my fantasy / movie cars. I got tons of little movie cars, lots of Barbie cars. Alright, G.I. Joe, there we go. I was never a big G.I. Joe fan. I think it came out a little bit late for me to be enjoying G.I. Joe. Plus in New Zealand, man, like, we're so far behind sometimes, especially in the past. We've been a long way behind. Yeah, so we never really got a lot of G.I. Joe. However, look at that. There it goes. And I think I have a casting very, very similar. It might have been a Toy Story casting. Could have been a Thundercats one. Not quite sure. It's like they're trying to bring it back and get rid of this casting for sure. I hope in the future this is These are the last ones that we see of these. They just sit on the shelves. They don't do anything. Take up space. Right, I hope you guys have enjoyed my show. Hey, look, if you've got this far listening to me, hit that subscribe button. I will always keep doing these as long as I've got the Hot Wheels cars available. Right now I've got a wee few stacked up, so there'll be definitely more of these coming up. Really love the look. The dead buggy. Porsche. And of course, the Barbie van. Alright, awesome. Cheers everybody, double cannons to you guys for watching me. Thank you so much. Thanks for supporting me. If you enjoyed today's thing, hit the like button or hit the subscribe button. That will help heaps. Ciao. Thank you everybody.